Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Good. I just wanted to see if there was any update on Diamond Kalunga in regards to her DWI court.
I have not received any emails. Do you know if she went to orientation?
She should have, yes. She might be on the Zoom. I can ask her herself.
Yes, she's here.
Yeah. Diamond, did you go to orientation? We can't hear you.
Okay.
Diamond?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, did you go to orientation?
Oh, the last thing was the screening, and then they told me to hop on today for orientation. They said,
To hop on today for orientation?
yeah. They just said that I was gonna get a Zoom link for that, and then they're gonna let me know if I like qualified for the program.
Okay. Christine told you that?
Yes.
Okay. Let me call Christine and see if she has any information.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, good morning, Victoria. How are you?
Good morning. I'm filling out the paperwork right now.
Okay, that's fine.
Ephraim, get out of here with your Bengals.
I'm proud, bro. We're ready to go.
Don't even get me started on what happened with Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, Patrick had a really bad day.
Yes, he did, Judge. Hey, it's good to see you, Judge.
Good to see you, Corey. You know, Kansas City had a history of falling asleep in the third quarter, particularly. And this time they just didn't wake up.
Yeah,
You know, they would just be crap in the third quarter and then come back to life in the fourth. And this time they just stayed that way. But got to give that Burrows kid credit. I mean, poor somebody gets sacked 9 times the week before and comes back and wins the game the next week. He's something special.
Yep.
I'm about that, Judge. It's true.
How you doing, Efrain?
Doing well. How about yourself?
Hanging in. Been lucky so far.
What did you think of the Spurs trades yesterday? We got 3 first-round picks now.
I think the bus is leaving town and Popovich is driving it. Seriously, Efrain, last few weeks they have sold off 40% of the team to outsiders.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
40%, okay?
Yeah.
And Austin has this booming corporate base and no pro team. San Antonio has virtually no corporate base, and we got the pro team. And Austin's got much better airplane connections. All the nonstop flights go to Austin now. So I think, you know, you're going to see a swap. I think we'll be G Leaguers within 3 or 4 years, and the real Spurs will be up in Austin.
Oh, man, that sounds horrible.
You watch, it'll start within the next year or two because nobody's in the charter seats this year. The next year or two, they'll start swapping a few games with Austin to let the Austin fans have some taste of the real Spurs. And then next thing you know, we'll be getting just a couple of games a year, and they'll be in Austin.
That's scary.
Yeah, well, Popovich and his political pronouncements will fit in much better up there. That's a good place for a left-wing wine snob. We'll see. We've all seen it before. Anyway, good to see you guys. Hang in.
Likewise,
Work hard.
Judge.
Let's get something done.
Thanks, Judge.
Efrain, I just talked to Christine. She did orientation. We should be having an update later on today. So you guys are excused right now.
Okay.
If she is accepted into drug court, I'll be transferring the cases to the WI court.
Okay, so just wait for your email.
Yes.
All right, Diamond, we're excused. Bye, guys. Have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend. Hi, good morning, Michael.
Good morning, ma'am. I have Maximo Hernandez.
Yes, he's not in Zoom right now. It's the first setting. Do you need to talk to the state?
I would like to. Just so you know, I have no contact information for Maximo. There was nothing on the appointment letter. And
Okay.
I called the PR bond people and got no return phone call.
Okay, let's see what judge wants to say. Wants to do. Let me put you in a breakout room with Kathleen.
Be fine.
Give
Thank
me
you.
1 moment. Hi, good morning, Ernest.
Good morning.
You're here for Hector Rendon.
Yes, he does have a felony pending. That's a night mag. It's out of the same offense. So I wanted to see if you can give me a long reset so we can try to work out the felony.
Okay, let me see. We can do, let's see. We can do April 4th.
Let me double check that date real quick, but I think that's good. Actually, I'm going to be out of town that Monday and Tuesday. Can you do the week after?
That's, I believe it's gonna be a conference. And how about the 18th? It's gonna be a Monday, April 18th.
Yeah, I have to be in Kendall that morning, but I should be able to check in by phone.
Okay,
All right.
okay,
Thank you.
sounds good. Have a good day.
You too.
Hi, good morning, Mr. Castro. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. I'm here for Alexandra Reyes 674020. If I can confirm with the state.
She's in the waiting room. You need to talk to the state. Let me put you with Kathleen. Oscar?
Good morning.
Hi, good morning. You're Oscar Hernandez, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let me see. Your client is here and we're set to take a plea?
Yep. What I don't know if he needs a Spanish interpreter or not. I speak to him in Spanish, but I don't know if he's going to need it for the court.
Okay, let me see. He doesn't speak any English?
You know, I just automatically speak to him in Spanish. I don't know. You want to ask him? You want to bring him in?
Let me see. Edgar Lugo?
Mhm.
Do you, I'm gonna ask you to unmute, Edgar. Do you speak English?
Yes.
Okay. I was on mute. Oscar, did you complete the paperwork?
Yes, this morning. At 7 o'clock in the morning, something like that, 6:30.
Perfect. Let me see. Okay, right now the paperwork should be at the jail with your client.
Okay, I get a breakout room for him to sign it, please.
Yes, 1 moment. Hi, Michael, you're back. Michael,
Yes, ma'am.
hi. Okay, you came back from the breakout room.
Yes, I have an offer. I just need to know what the judge wants to do about it.
Okay, Judge,
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Goins doesn't have any contact with his client, but he already has an offer. He has not been in contact with him. There's no contact information from PR bond. He was released on a PR bond.
If, if, Mr. Goins, you see any hope that you'll find him between now and setting 2 or 3 weeks from now?
I don't believe so, Your Honor. In fact, the home address they put on the appointment letter was 327 Bear, San Antonio.
Okay, well, let's double the bond, Corinne. And Mr. Goins, if he should contact you or get a hold of you in some way, call us and we'll call the bond increase back and get you a date.
That'll be
If you
fine, Your Honor.
establish it- And if you don't establish contact, then we'll try to establish it for you.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Your Honor, and I'll get a hold of Corin if we hear anything.
Okay, have a good morning.
You too.
Have
May
a
I be
good day.
excused, Your Honor?
Yes, sir, you may. Morning.
Hi, good morning, Jesse.
Good morning. I'm here on Hector Moreno,
Moreno.
Enriquez
Yes.
Moreno. I sent him a text, an email, everything last night. He responded about being in court in person today. I don't know if he's there or not.
Let me see. Peyton, are you there? I'm trying to get in contact with the deputy. Judge Johnson?
Yes, ma'am.
Actually, I got a message from Deputy Payton that Maximo Hernandez, Mr. Goins' client, was in the courtroom. Let me call Mr. Goins back so maybe we can get this fixed right now.
Good.
Hey, Corinne, I know you're busy. What's the email that I send? What email would I use to send the paperwork to the defendant? It's an obstruction plea.
Is he in jail?
Yeah, it's Miss
Okay.
Gant.
Let me see, 1 moment.
Hey,
Yes, accepted.
Yes, Victoria.
So the paperwork, I think if it can be sent to 13A, which is where she's at, but I don't know if she has an iPad there. I filled it out on my end. I did the discovery acknowledgement, and I'm checking the time in custody because it still shows bond on the but she's been in custody because when she was when she finished the MTR for a while now. So I'm calling the 186 to verify the actual dates. Unless you can see it, I don't know.
On the misdemeanor, you said?
On the misdemeanor, it doesn't show because it still shows bond.
Okay.
But she's on the felony, it does.
Me that I think maybe will.
Misdemeanor shows only 2 days credit. Let me see. And the felony shows 78 days credit.
Okay. I guess if we just put it on the record that her felony time is gonna count, I just don't want them to hold her up from going where she's going because it's, unless we, I mean, if we can put 4 days, right? 2 for 1? It's an,
Daniel?
however you want to do it.
I mean, I'm fine with just putting 2 days. It's a part of the felony deal. I think it'll be fine.
Okay, perfect. Then if I could go into a breakout room with her to just walk her through the paperwork, and we should be ready shortly.
One moment, let me.
Grin, I'll
Hi,
be
Miss-
back with you in about 5.
Okay, Judge, thank you. Hi, Christopher, you're back.
Yes, I just have a quick announcement.
Yes.
Requesting a reset, state's going to review for possible dismissal.
When, how much time do you need for the statements?
Well, I assume 30 days would be
30
sufficient.
days.
Miss-
We can do March 14th. It's a Monday.
That should be fine.
Okay.
Quick question though, Corin. I got
Yes.
that email from you about Brianna McDaniels being
Yes.
transferred to County Court 9. Do I have to appear in County Court 9?
I don't know. I don't know if they have reset the case because she was set for today. I don't know if they are giving her a different reset date.
Okay, I'll go ahead and just call over there. Thanks.
Okay.
Chris, if you have my email, it's cory.richardson@bear.org. I'm the CLO in County Court 9, so if you have any questions, you can email me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Your client is here, Christopher, Alexandra Reyes. Do you want to speak with her?
I'll give her a call right now.
Okay, sounds good. Alexandra,
Yes.
you're excused now. You should just stay in contact with your attorney, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Have a good day. Give me one moment. I need to call an attorney. I'll be back. Jesse,
Yes.
your client is not in the courtroom yet.
Okay, I told him 9 o'clock sharp or he'll be arrested. So I'm gonna go to another court. That one takes a long time, so I'll come back when I can.
Okay, I'll send you an email if he shows up sooner.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good one. Hi, good morning, Karen.
Good morning.
How are you today? You're here for Lizette Villanueva?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
She's basically making good faith restitution payments for resets. I believe she may have made one today, or she's.
I don't know if the one here under Lizette Ochoa may be your client.
I'm sorry?
I don't know if I have someone here by the name of Lizette Ochoa. I don't know if that is your client.
Yes, Lizette Ochoa is my client.
Okay. It's just shows different last name. Okay.
May I go in a breakout with her real quick, please?
Yes, I can put you in a breakout room with her, but she's not connected to audio.
Oh, you know, then I'll call her and I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Hey guys, she signed at least one packet, so I'm not quite sure if we're missing something. She might be missing the video conference and waiver of.
If all else fails.
Let me see.
I know you signed the obstruction packet, but I haven't gotten an email saying that she has.
Okay, because she signed one packet and I think that's all she's gotten.
She completed the one that I sent you.
Okay.
Yes.
But still needs Daniel's, right?
Right.
Okay.
We're back with Lugo for the plea paperwork and we're done.
Perfect. Give me just 1 minute. Judge Johnson? Good morning, William. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. My client is supposed to also be on.
Yes, he's present.
We worked out a deal yesterday and supposedly everybody's done the paperwork.
Yes, I have the paperwork. I'm sending it to Judge Johnson.
Okay, dokie. Mr. Saldana Arizola, you need to turn on your video. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but you need to turn on your video.
Judge,
Yes, ma'am.
you have some plea paperwork in your inbox.
Okay. I got some that Kathleen sent me yesterday. Which one are you talking about? Edgar Lugo?
That's one of them.
Okay. Who's up first?
Mr. Lugo and
Okay. Morning, Oscar. Are you ready to go?
Yes, sir. Good morning. Good to see you, Judge.
Good to see you as well. Miss Yvonne, are you with us?
I'm here, Judge, ready to go.
Thank you. Who's in, Daniel or Kathleen? Daniel,
I'll
that's you?
be representing the state, Your Honor.
Okay, Kathleen, thank you. Alrighty, we're on February 11th. It's cause number 666199, the state versus Edgar Lugo. Mr. Lugo, are you here?
Good morning,
Go ahead
may I
and
speak,
unmute so you
confer
can
with
answer.
Kathleen Garza, please, real quick?
Beg your pardon? Yeah. Who wants to talk to Kathleen?
hello, who wants to speak with Kathleen?
I think Karen
Karen
Corby had
Corby.
requested.
Okay.
Miss Corby?
All right, Mr. Lugo, go ahead and unmute if you would.
Yes, I'm ready. I'm here.
Thank you, sir. In
Good
cause
morning.
666199, are you the same Edgar Lugo that is charged with the offense of terroristic threats to a family or household member?
Yes,
You're here, sir, with Mr. Hernandez, your attorney. Have you had a chance to talk to him, and do you understand what's going on here today?
yes, sir.
To this charge of terroristic threats, sir, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Not contact.
Are you doing this of your own free will, sir?
Yes, sir.
You've not been forced or threatened or promised anything by anyone to get you to do this now, have you?
Nothing like that.
Okay, Mr. Lugo, do me a favor and pull your
He's
mask
going on
down while we do
right now.
the plea. Thank you, sir.
Can you hear me?
And Mr. Lugo, were you the same person that was arrested,
Hello?
charged, and fingerprinted at the beginning of this particular case?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I have before me a document that is entitled Consent to Video Conference. Did you read, understand, and sign that today? Or
Yes, sir.
yesterday?
Yes.
And you understand by signing that you've agreed to clear by video conference rather than having to come to court in person, correct?
Yes.
I also have before me the defendant's waiver of constitutional rights and court's admonitions. Did you read, understand, and sign that document as well, sir?
Yes, sir.
You understand when you sign that, you're telling me that you understand your constitutional rights, you don't wish to have a trial or to have witnesses brought in, and that it's okay if the court accepts your plea. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Are you a citizen of the United States, Mr. Lugo?
Yes, I am.
Thank you. Mr. Hernandez, have you explained to your client his constitutional rights and discussed with him the range of punishments?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're confident, sir, that he understands his rights and does indeed want to give them up?
Yes, Your Honor.
Confident that his plea is freely and voluntarily entered as well?
It is.
Thank you, sir. Ms. Garza, do we have a plea agreement?
We do, Your Honor. $0 fine plus court costs, 199 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, affirmative finding of family violence. In addition, the state will TIC cause number 666230.
Mr. Hernandez, is that your understanding of the agreement? Oscar, unmute.
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Lugo, is that your understanding as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. I will accept the plea. I will follow the plea agreement. Find that the defendant's plea is freely and voluntarily entered, that he's doing so knowingly and intelligently and having fully been warned of his rights. And I will follow the plea agreement, assess a $0 fine, cost of court, 199 days jail with credit for times served. I will order time and money to run concurrently. I note on the file that judgment is satisfied by the time it's already been served in this case. And I will take into consideration order to dismiss calls 666230 as part of the plea agreement here. Anything I may have missed, folks?
No, Your
No, sir.
Honor, and I'm submitting that dismissal now via Adobe sign.
Thank you. I'll get it signed as soon as it lands. Good luck to you, Mr. Lugo. Mr. Hernandez, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Kathleen, could you rejoin your breakout room, please? Ms.
Yes.
Corey wants to speak with you.
Okay.
Hi, good morning, Erica.
Good morning. Okay, so we were set for compliance hearing for Krista Salazar. And I know there was a little bit of confusion. She was able to move her lunch to 10 a.m. I'm not sure, Corey, if her officer was going to be able to make it, Officer Solano, but she is able to log in at 10. I know there was some confusion with her lunch schedule and being able to log in late or timely, rather. So we could hear that at 10, Corinne.
Perfect.
And she will be logging in. Also, if I can go to breakout room with Corey, because I do have one question for him.
Yes, one moment.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who the coordinator is on this one. William
am.
Davidson.
Yes.
Hi, I have a client. His name is Soldania Arizola.
Yes,
He's in the breakout room.
I just accepted him.
Okay, thank you.
Edgar Lugo,
Yes.
you are excused.
Okay, thank you.
William, your client is here.
Thank you. We should probably go into a breakout room just for a minute to make sure he's ready.
One moment. Hi, Ron. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Hi, good morning. You're here for Jacob Villarreal.
I am. He's not on yet, I'm sure.
No, he's not.
So I will need to talk to Daniel.
Yes, one moment.
Corinne, paperwork's done. I'm ready to roll on anything else you might be ready on.
Perfect. Let me see. We have a few ready, but right now attorneys are conferring with their clients.
No problem. I'll be here.
Ron, I sent you a request to join the breakout room with Daniel.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Thank you. Wasn't paying attention. Thank you.
Thanks for clearing.
Okay, let me know if we have all the paperwork from Ms. Gant before I
Let me see.
let her out of the breakout room.
Okay, with Gant, I have everything. I don't know if the obstruction package is already with Judge. Judge Johnson,
Yes, ma'am.
do you have a obstruction package for a defendant named Nadine Gant?
Let me see here. Yes, I do.
Perfect. We're just waiting for one of the DAs to come back.
Okay, very good.
Karen Corby with an announcement, if I may approach, please.
Morning, Carolyn.
Morning, Ron. How are you doing?
Pretty good. How are
Happy
you?
Friday. I'm good, thanks. I'm here today on Lisette Villanueva Acosta. She's got 3 cases. Do you need the case number, SID number?
No, what do you want to do?
I haven't.
Judge, we've got an agreement for the conditional dismissal when she pays off all the restitution. She made another installment. I conferred with the prosecutor, and I don't think she has any objection to another reset to try to keep chipping away at this. She's about halfway through.
Okay. How long you need, Karen?
I would ask for 60 days if you can give it to me.
Okay. Are you working with Daniel or Kathleen?
Kathleen?
Kathleen, 60 days sound appropriate to you?
Yes, Judge, that sounds fine.
Good. Sure. Let's do that and try to get it done.
Okay,
Tell her stress to her sooner is better, and you get out and pick up some cans and speed it up.
Okay. Will do, Judge. Thank you.
Let me just
Thanks,
get a
Karen.
date for you. April 22nd works for you?
Yes.
It's a Friday.
Thank you. April 22nd, may we be excused, please?
Sure may. Have a good weekend.
Thank you, you too.
Have a good weekend, Karen.
Thank you, bye.
Can I confer with Daniel or Kathleen?
Give me one moment, Erica.
Kathleen, Daniel. Let me do Kathleen first because I only have one, and then I can come back in 10 minutes for the compliance hearing.
Erica, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Daniel.
With who?
Daniel?
Oh, can I do Kathleen first?
Oh,
I only
yes.
have one with her, and then I gotta come back in 10 minutes for the compliance hearing. Thank you.
Can we fish Gant out? I bet we can do that plea in 10 minutes.
Yes, Daniel is here.
Yeah,
And
but
I-
I need you to kick her back in here because I told her, but I don't think she works the computer real well.
Okay, let me, one moment.
I think she's 13A.
Right, and I already got the paperwork from the defendant. It should be with Judge Johnson now.
She should be coming back to the main session. Let me see. I sent her. There you go. There she is.
Which defendant is that?
Nadine Gant, Your Honor.
Okay. Got it? Ready to go? Ms. Scant, would you unmute for us, please? Good morning. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Because 664-289, are you the same Nadine Gant that is charged with the offense of obstruction of a highway?
Yes, sir.
You're here with Ms. Cruz, your attorney. Have you had a chance to talk to her today, and do you understand what's going on here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Escobar, do we need to amend, or is there already a count two in the original paperwork?
Your Honor, there already is a count two in the original paperwork. I did file the amendment paperwork, but that can just be disregarded.
Okay. So the state at this time wishes to waive and abandon count one and proceed on count two?
Yes, Your Honor, the state moves to waive and abandon count one DWI and proceed on count two obstruction of highway.
You're in agreement with that, Ms. Cruz?
No objection from defense, Your Honor.
Thank you. Ms. Gant, I have here before me a document called the consent to plea by video conference. Did you sign that?
Yes, sir.
And you understand by signing that, that allows you to plea by video conference instead of having to come to court in person? And you're okay with that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you're the person that was arrested, charged, and fingerprinted at the start of this case, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. And to this charge of obstruction of a highway, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty and not for any other reason?
Yes, Your Honor.
No one has forced you or threatened you or promised you anything that you do this now, have they?
No, Your Honor.
Did you read, understand, and sign the defendant's waiver of constitutional rights and court's admonitions?
Yes, sir.
You understand that when you sign this document, you're telling the court that you understand your constitutional rights, that you don't wish to have a trial, and that it is okay if I accept your plea?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Are you a citizen of the United States, Ms. Gant?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Cruz, have you explained to your client her constitutional rights and discussed with her the range of punishments?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you confident, ma'am, that she understands her rights and that her plea is freely and voluntarily entered?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am. And Mr. Escobar, do we have a plea agreement in?
Yes, Your Honor. It's going to be a $0 fine, court costs, 2 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrently. We ask that the judge is satisfied. And Your Honor, this is a part of a plea agreement or an agreement at least on MTR in felony calls number 2018 CR 0314.
I'm sorry, that was 22 CR
2018
2018.
CR 0314.
Are we doing anything with the driver's license?
That I don't think was discussed with Melanie, Your Honor.
Okay.
No, Your Honor.
Very good. That's your understanding as well, Ms. Cruz?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Gant, that's your understanding?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll accept the plea of guilty to the charge of obstruction of highway. Find that the defendant's plea is freely, voluntarily, and intelligently entered, that she's been fully warned of her rights. I will assess a zero fine, costs of court, 2 days jail with credit for time served. I'll order time and money to run concurrently. I'll order that the sentence be satisfied. I'll order this case to run concurrently with 2018 CR 0314. And I'll note that we will be using the fingerprint from the original arrest by agreement. Okay,
Yes, Your Honor.
very good. Thank you, folks. Good luck to you, Ms. Gant.
Thank you,
Thanks,
sir.
Your Honor. May I be excused?
You may, Ms. Cruz. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Daniel. Ms. Gant, you should be in line for SATF now, okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
Let us know if you're not. We'll be checking on you.
How will I know if I'm not?
Well, you'll still be there next week. But we'll be checking with your CLO, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, Ron, you're back. Ron?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I'm back. I need to see the judge. We need to go for the judge.
Let's see.
I'm not ready on my case. We're gonna need a reset.
Okay.
I've been given an offer, but that's not acceptable at this time.
Okay, how long of a reset do you need?
Well, let me just say this to you. The offer has to do with the felony case. And your prosecutor's also been told by the felony courts that they cannot give an obstruction of a highway when it's barely past the legal limit. So the felony prosecutors are over there dictating what y'all's prosecutors do. And we haven't had a court date. We just got indicted in the felony case. So it's a evading arrest. So I need to go to felony court to see what's up, see what's going on first. So how long they're probably going to, I don't know when they're going to set it for. It doesn't have a setting yet. So I would probably say about 30 days or something like that.
Okay. Let me see.
I want to go to felony court first. And then I'll come here right afterwards. I mean, so I would imagine within 30 days, they'll give me a setting. I don't really know. It's a 186.
Okay, how about March 22nd? It's a Tuesday.
I think, yeah, I'm sure that we'll be in felony court before that. That would work. March, should be plenty of time.
Okay.
I mean, this is not something that's going to be tried. I don't think. It's just a matter of working out how we can come to some kind of resolution.
Okay, then March 22nd.
March 22nd?
Yes.
All right. Can we be excused?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much, man.
Have a good day.
And tell your judge that I said hello to him, the best to him, and hope he's doing well.
Have a nice weekend, Ron. Be safe.
You too, Tim. Good to see you again, sir.
Always good to see you. Tell Carol hi.
I will, sir. Bye-bye.
Okay, William, are you ready to take the plea?
Yes.
Perfect. Let me see.
However, the terms of the plea bargain were one thing, and then when I talked to the prosecutor later, he sent me an additional addendum in which he said he's going to probate the community service hours. So I have that paper in case somebody needs it, or if we need to go back into the main thing and all that, we can do that. But the community service hours are supposed to be probated on this case.
Okay.
Assuming the judge goes along with the plea. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Bill. I'll keep that in mind.
Thank
Let me
you.
just get my paperwork finished on this other case. Apparently, I've missed one field and I cannot figure out what it is. Okay, I found the missing dot and punched it. Who's Bill's client?
Is Celedonio Arizola.
Okay,
And actually, can I talk to Mr. Davidson very briefly? It'll be really quick, promise. In a break room.
One moment. You're back, Erica.
Yes, ma'am. I'm just waiting for Ms. Salazar to log in. And then we're ready on that one, Corey and I.
Erica, were we gonna do anything on Juan Rodriguez? It was, I believe, we were gonna reset it for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I didn't prep for it, but because I saw the email saying that it was gonna be in March, so I just didn't do it.
Okay, no, that's fine. It's
yeah,
just, I have here someone by the name of Juan Rodriguez. I don't know if that's your client.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm gonna let him in.
It's okay. I'll talk to him and let him know that it was just 2 days ago that I was on it, so that we had asked for a reset.
Okay.
Yeah, I hadn't had a chance to look. We were driving in back from the valley yesterday, so we got in late, and I was just kind of quickly checking my email, and then I saw that you reset it, so I was like, okay, it's fine. Thank you. So we made it back safely.
That's good. And Krista just logged in. Erica, Ms. Salazar, I believe is here.
Okay, we're ready on that compliance hearing. Because I know she's on her lunch break right now.
Yes. Corey?
Oh, he left.
Yeah. I believe your other client is also here. Do you want me to just give him that reset date?
There's Corey. Yeah, you
okay.
can. But I want to talk to Mr. Rodriguez to make sure I have the right number and all of that before I
Perfect.
disconnect. So,
Corey, we're ready for the compliance hearing.
Okay. Sounds good.
Is Judge ready?
Judge?
yes, ma'am. What you need?
We're ready for a compliance hearing.
Okay. With you, Ms. Dominguez?
Yes, Your Honor.
And who's your client?
Her name is Krista Salazar.
Okay. Very good. What's our problem?
I believe the compliance hearing was set because she had some dilutes, Your Honor, from December 22nd of last year, January 6th of this year, and then January 14th. She does deny any use. We are nearing the end of her 14-month probation. It is set to expire on April 10th. She has done the VIP course. She's paid up to $1,085 in her fees. There's no restitution. She's still pending her DWI education, which she is going to complete today. She's still pending alcohol and drug eval. About, I want to say $300 left or $600 left on her fee. So she's going to pay half of that today and then pay the next half next month, as well as pay off the rest of her community service hours, which are 48. She did submit to a UA test on Wednesday. However, it is not back yet. She's currently ordered weekly UAs from a supplemental report that was submitted to judge to remove her interlock ignition, where judge ordered the removal, but also ordered weekly UAs. I'm not sure what probation's recommendation is. We would just ask that she continue with those weekly UAs. We'll see what comes back on that negative, or hopefully that test will be negative on the 9th, but she's not had any positive drug tests since June of last year. The drug court eval was done and she was deemed ineligible for drug court. It's just trying to finish up these last little tasks to complete her probation.
Thank you, Mr. Mingus. Mr. Richardson?
Yes, sir. I'm in agreement with Mr. Mingus.
How long reset would you suggest, Mr. Mingus? You want 6 weeks or 60 days?
Right now if we do 60, it'll be too long. I'd say 30 days just to see where she's at.
Okay.
Early March or mid-March. And then that way it'll give us 2 weeks to figure everything else out.
Let's continue the weeklies. Keep working on this and let's get it done. You're getting really close, ma'am. I'd hate to see you screw it up now. So let's reset for 30 days, continue the weeklies, and hope our drug test comes back negative and we get all this done.
Does March 15 work for you, Erica?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect.
Okay, thank you.
Good luck to you, Ms. Salazar.
And I'll call you after you get out of work, Ms. Salazar, so we can discuss, okay? You're muted.
I see Mr. Davidson's back. Is he ready?
Oh, thank you guys. I apologize. I was muted. Y'all have a good day.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. Goodbye.
You ready, Bill?
Yes, Your Honor.
Who's your client again?
My client is Soldonia Erzola. Sure, I pronounced it wrong. Caledonia, Arizona. On the information sheet, he's going to fill that out whenever he needs to fill that out. It's always been kind of an issue sometimes about when they're going to fill it out.
Hi, John. Good morning.
Morning.
Do you have an announcement or do you need to talk to the state?
I've got a felony pending on Mr. Westman in the 399th. We were in court just the other day and we do not have a new date yet.
Okay, I can give you a 30-day reset to see if there's any update in 30 days.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I can set you for March 18th.
March 18th. Thank you.
Mr. Davidson, are you ready to go?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm ready.
Okay, can you get Ms. Arzola to unmute? Very good. Thanks, Mr. Arzola. Let us go on the record in cause number 631039. Are you the same Celedonio Arizola that is charged with the offense of assault causing bodily injury?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're here, sir, with Mr. Davidson, your attorney. Have you had a chance to talk with Mr. Davidson? And do you understand what's going on here today?
Yes, Your Honor.
To this charge, sir, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty?
He was going to plead no contest, Your Honor.
No contest, Mr. Arizola, is that your plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, sir, I'll accept the plea of no contest. I have here before me a document titled the defendant's consent to plea by video conference. Did you sign that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you understand by signing that, Mr. Arizola, it permits you to appear by video conference rather than coming into court in person, correct? And you're okay with that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I also have before me the defendant's waiver of constitutional rights and the court's admonitions. Did you read, understand, and sign that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that when you sign that, you're telling the court that you understand your constitutional rights, you don't wish to have a trial, and that it is okay if the court accepts your plea, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you were the same person that was arrested, booked, charged, and fingerprinted when this case started, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, sir. Ms. Davidson, have you explained to your client his constitutional rights and discussed with him the range of punishments?
Yes, Your Honor, I have.
Are you confident, sir, that he understands his rights and does indeed want to give them up?
Yes.
Confident that his plea is freely and voluntarily entered as well?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Who's our district attorney? Kathleen, are you in on this?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, and is there a plea agreement?
There is, Your Honor. $300 fine that the state has agreed to probate, 12 months deferred adjudication, 35 hours community service, BIP course, parenting course, $200 to the battered women's shelter, TAP eval, affirmative finding of family violence, no harmful or injurious contact with Heron Vinton, and that is spelled Heron. Last name V as in Victor, INTON. In addition, we will TIC cause number 644532.
Okay, let's go over that one more time, Kathleen, a little slower if we could. $300 fine, which is probated.
Yes.
And it's deferred adjudication for how long?
12 months.
We have the BIP program.
Yes.
$200 to the battered women's shelter.
Yes.
TAP evaluation. Community service.
35 hours community
35.
service.
And we have no contact with, was that Heron, Heron?
Yes, no harmful or injurious contact.
And what's the last name?
Vinton, VINTON.
Okay. Thank you.
We also had a parenting course.
Okay.
And then TIC, the violation of the protective order.
Got it. Thank you. That's your understanding, Mr. Davidson?
Oh, did we have the affirmative finding also of family violence?
Right, got that.
There's only one change, Your Honor. The community service has been agreed to be fully probated by Mr. Kimmy, and also the other prosecutor I talked to in the breakout room said he understood that. So that community service was probated because my client suffers from severe epilepsy and he's got some really bad physical problems.
Okay, I'll take care of that, Mr. Davidson.
Thank you.
That was your agreement?
Yes.
Mr. Arizola, that's your understanding as well, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'll accept the plea of no contest in this case. I will defer a final adjudication guilt for a period of 1 year or 12 months. I'll assess $300 fine, which I will probate. Grant the 12 months deferred. I'll ask they participate in the BIPP program, make a $200 donation to the Battered Women's Shelter, attend a parenting class, I'll order 35 hours community service, which will be probated as well. I'll order a TAP evaluation, no contact, harmful and injurious with Aaron Vinton. I'll make an affirmative finding of family violence. And I'll take into consideration 644532. I'll set a supervisory fee at $35 a month, Bill, finding when works a hardship.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll be off for just a moment, tending to the paperwork. So good luck to you, Mr. Vinton. You are, or Mr. Arzola, you're excused, and probation will be in touch with you within a week, either by phone or by email. If you haven't heard from them in a week, then hunt Mr. Davidson down or show up at the probation department, one or the other. Don't just sit around and wait.
Yeah,
Judge, does it show?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Judge, does it show whether ADA Kimmy had submitted the discovery, or if not, then I can submit the discovery.
Okay, Mr. Davidson, you've had the discovery submitted to you?
It is, and I've read it. It's right here in front of me.
Okay, and we're in agreement. All discovery's been tendered, and there are no discovery problems for the record. That in agreement, Bill?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thanks. Okay, the record's closed. Kathleen or Mr. Davidson, you're excused.
Thank you, Your Honor. And my client is to wait to talk to probation. Is that correct, Judge?
No, sir. They'll be contacting me either by phone or by email within a week. And if he hasn't heard from them, then he should get in touch with you or get in touch with probation directly. But don't just sit around and wait.
May he be excused as well?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
You too, Bill. Be safe.
Thank you.
Okay, I have a few attorneys here. Who needs to speak with Kathleen?
I can speak with anybody, I think. I've got Joel Rodriguez.
Okay, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Daniel.
Thank you.
Jessica, you requested Kathleen, correct?
The previous prosecutor was looking at it, but I believe Kathleen's assuming the same case number, so that's fine.
Okay. Hi, good morning, Mr. Sanchez.
Good morning. I was just hoping to talk to the judge. I conferred with, the prosecutor sent me an offer yesterday by email.
Okay, who's your client?
It's Rosales Anthony.
Okay. Okay, and you want to set it for plea?
Well, I was just going to ask the judge if I could get a reset to March the 8th. We reset it last time for me to pick up the discovery for blood. That was about a month ago. A few days after that reset, I got COVID, had to go to the hospital, had to go to the doctor's visit. So I haven't been in the courthouse. I just picked up the discovery Monday. So if I can get to March 8th, and the only reason I'm asking for March 8th is because I have a trial in person in Comal the week of the 22nd. So.
Okay, March 8th, I cannot send anything that day, but does March 14th work for you?
That's fine.
It's a Monday, okay.
Just a final pretrial would be great.
Sounds like you got what you need, Mr. Sanchez. Good luck.
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes, sir, by all means.
Thank you. Thank you, Corinne.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Or when she's available, can I talk to Kathleen in a breakout
Yes,
room?
perfect. Let me put you in her breakout room.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for joining.
Oh, no problem. I'm sorry. It took me a minute to find the email.
It's like, I know I probably called you about 4 times. It's like, as soon as you logged off,
He
I
showed
saw the
up.
message. Okay. Okay, let me move you to Kathleen's. Diego? I'm gonna ask you to unmute. Diego, I just got a notification for your attorney that he's running a little late, so I'm just.
I was there 2 days when I got arrested for the trespassing.
Okay. Hi, Jessica.
I'm ready to announce on Dimitri Leos when the judge is ready.
Perfect.
Go ahead.
Hi, good morning, Judge. I'm here for Dimitri Leos. He's charged with driving while intoxicated with the offense date of August 22nd. The state still has not filed their case yet. So unfortunately, I can't set it for trial right now.
Okay.
Even though I really, really, really want to.
So you need another pretrial setting is what you're telling me?
The state needs another pretrial setting.
Okay. Corinne, will you see to that, please, at a time that's agreeable to her?
30-day reset would work?
That's fine.
Let me see. March 15th is a Tuesday.
Okay, and then if I can just speak to Dimitri in a breakout room, if we can both be excused from there.
Yes, give me one moment.
Thank you.
Your Honor.
Yes, sir, Mr. Davidson.
I apologize for coming back in like this, but as soon as I logged out, my client asked me a question that I didn't have an answer for, and I wish he had brought it up in the hearing because I don't know the answer. He has a GPS on and he's asking me what happens now, and frankly, I don't know.
GPS was not a condition of the deferred adjudication. So I would assume that you would want to get the clerks to submit an order to remove the GPS to me so that could be done.
Okay, that's what I'll do then. Okay. Thank you.
Sure, Bill. Take care.
Thank you.
Hi, Michael, you came back.
Yes, Kathleen and I have talked. I have an offer. I'd request a 30-day research, do a little bit more 30-day reset, do a little bit more research on the subject matter in this. And if I go back to a breakout room with my client when we're done here.
I can set you for March 15th for
March 15th, that'll be fine.
Okay, let me put you in a breakout room with your client. Hi, Robert, you're back.
Yes, if I can report back. So I have received all my video discovery. We got it downloaded on the 7th. I am requesting the intoxilizer maintenance records on this case. And if I can get maybe 30 days, I'll have my client come in and review the videos and let Daniel know if it's going to be a plea.
Okay, March 15 works for you?
Let me check before I get myself in. Is that, that's a Tuesday, right?
Yes, it is.
I can do that. Yeah, I've got federal
Perfect.
court on the 14th, but I can do Tuesday.
Okay, perfect. Your client is here. Do you need to talk to him in a breakout room?
He could call me, ma'am.
Okay,
All right, thank you very much. Y'all have a good weekend.
have a good weekend.
All right.
I have someone here by the name of Jose Cantu. Jose Cantu, can you hear me? Juan Santana, can you hear me?
I'm here. Yes.
Hi, good morning. I don't have you here in my docket. Do you have your case or seat number?
Give me 1 second. I'll get that for you right now. My attorney is Patrick Montgomery. I just spoke to him and said he was going to be online.
Okay, never mind. I found you here.
Okay.
Okay, right now we're just waiting for your attorney, okay?
All right. Thank you.
Jose, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Right now, we're just waiting for your attorney, okay?
Okay, yeah, they told me like it was gonna be at 10:15. I guess he's a little late, huh?
Yes, right now I'm gonna send him an email.
Okay, thank you.
Corinne, I'm so sorry about all the confusion.
No, it's fine. For that one that you just emailed me?
I can't do March 4th because I'm gonna be in Denton for that specialty court training and I'm flying in on that Friday.
Okay. The thing is that we're not scheduling anything from the 7th to the 11th.
What? I have cases set on the 7th.
They're probably gonna be
reset. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the travel permit that we submitted was for March 9th through the 14th. I mean, we're still fine the 15th. It's just that the supplemental report says that he refused to sign amended conditions. So I wanted him to sign them before he went on the travel permit if it matters, but we're fine with the 15th if you're okay with that.
The 15th is fine.
Okay.
Then leave for the 15th then, for Juan Rodriguez.
Yes. And I'll let him know. I disconnected with him because he's at work, so I'll let him know.
Okay.
649. Okay, can I confer with Daniel, please, on the other cases?
Of course.
Thank you. I'll be right back, Daniel, once I get in that room.
We're good.
Hi, Milton. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're here with Marcos Melchor. You guys, they send you from Judge
County
Solhansky.
Court. Yes,
Yes. Did they send the paperwork?
We've already both completed the paperwork. The prosecutor sent me an email saying that it should, let me read her email. Hold on. It says, the impact will be able to see the offer in our case system is what it says.
Okay. I'm just trying to find the paperwork to see who is it with. Right now, it shows that the paperwork is still with your client.
Oh, let me see.
He opened it, but I'm guessing he's missing signatures.
Okay. Can I talk to him in a breakout room?
Of course.
And Corinne, this is Tony Polreese. I just want to let you know I was able to sneak away from the 175th, and I believe that we're paper ready on the plea for Diego Carrillo.
Let me see. He's here already. Let me check on that.
Perfect. Thank you.
Right now, the paperwork still with your client.
Okay, can I be placed in a breakout room with him then? I'll help
Yes.
him finish it up.
Diego, can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with your attorney.
Sounds good.
Bradley Clark? Right now, we're just waiting for your attorney, okay? I already sent him an email.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Thank you for your patience. Hi, Jesse, you're back.
Yes.
Your client hasn't stopped by the courtroom.
Okay, well, he knows. I send him a text, send him the login to his email. Tried calling, but the numbers, what do you call it? Message box is not working, but they can at least see that I'm calling. So, and I haven't heard from him. So. So just let me know, I guess, when, I guess you can maybe set him at the jail or something once y'all pick him up.
Let me see. Judge, well, somebody logged in. I don't know if that could be him. Let me make sure.
I did not send him the login because I told him he needs to be in the courtroom.
Okay. Jesus? Judge, we have this defendant. He was supposed to show up in person today to finish the pretrial diversion contract. He has not showed up. Do you want us to reset it? One more week and a half?
Is that
Or
Mr. Sanchez's?
yes.
Yes,
Jesse, do you want to fool with him, or do you want me just to send a warrant out for him? And if you get him beforehand, you can have us call it back.
Well, it's kind of hard, Judge, because I've talked to him. I told him just to put in the address in the contract and sign it, send it back so I can submit it. And I know he's gotten it, and he just has not done it. He is a Spanish speaker, but still, he's got a way and somebody that translates for him. So he's just not responding to me. So,
Okay. So how do you want to get him brought in, Jesse? Do you want us to send the sheriff out to do it, or do you want a chance to bring him in?
I would say let's do the sheriff, Judge, because I've really tried a lot with him and he's just not responding. And I keep telling him it's very simple to do, sign, and then he's just not cooperating.
Corinne, note Mr. Sanchez's appearance and double the bond.
Will do, Judge.
And if you get a hold of him and let him know there's a warrant out and that gets his attention, then call us back. We'll be happy to recall the warrant and get this moving.
Okay, Judge, I appreciate it. And I did let him know to appear in person or a warrant is going to be issued. So he knows. So, all right. Thank you, Judge. Good seeing you again. It's been a while.
Good to see you, Jesse. Take care and have a good day.
You too.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Hi, Cornelius. Good morning.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on for a second. Hold on for a second. No, I'll call you right back. I'll call you right back. All right. Yes. All right. How you doing?
Doing well.
Right.
How are you?
I'm on,
You're here for Veronica Garza.
Veronica Garza. Okay, could I confer with the state?
Yes. That's going to be with Kathleen.
Okay.
Hi, Pat. Good morning. Cornelius, I sent you a request to join Kathleen. Jesus Navar? You're not connected to audio.
There?
Jesus.
Yes.
Okay, your attorney joined us, but I guess he's having problems with his audio, so he should be joining us shortly.
Yes, ma'am. And your name, ma'am?
My name is Corinne.
Kareem?
Yes. Hi, good morning, Raymond.
Hi, good to see you again.
Good to see you. You're here for Jose Cantu. Your client is here as well.
Yes, and on this one, I want to say we got a bunch of felonies pending. Some of them did get dismissed though. I think we're still, let me look on the system. I'm not sure I've got a new court date, but it went to grand jury. I think 2 of the cases got knocked out, but he still has 1 felony pending. Let me see if I can double check. And so we probably need to just do a reset on this one for now.
Okay. He has 2 felony pendings, but still they don't have any dates.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to check because I saw that 1 or 2 of them got rejected because he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cases at one point. So let's see here. Come on. It's moving slow. So I'm not sure how far out you want to put it. And I'm not
We
sure
can
when
do a month and then we'll go from there.
Okay, that'll be fine. Did you want to send us something or?
Yes, I'm going to be sending something at the end of docket. I can reset it to March 15.
Okay, that'll
Okay.
work.
Your client is here. Do you need to talk to him?
I guess I can visit him just really briefly. If you want to put me in a break room, then can we be excused after that?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
thank
one
you.
moment. Jose Cantu, can you hear me? Jose? Jose?
It's unmuted, but.
No, I muted him. It looked like he was at work earlier. Did you just
Okay.
want to call him?
I'll just call him. Yeah,
Okay.
let him know.
I'll go
be
ahead and
fine.
remove him.
Okay, that'll work.
All right. Have a good one.
Thanks, you too. Have a good morning. Bye-bye.
Hi, Tony. The
Hey.
paperwork is completed.
Perfect. We are ready to go whenever the court's ready.
Judge, you should have paperwork for Diego Carrillo.
All right, Corinne, let me get looking for it.
Jose, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. I
Okay.
couldn't hear anything.
Yes,
So, yeah,
your attorney was just here. You were muted, so your attorney should be calling you, but you were reset for March 15.
March 15th?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, I was just couldn't understand anything.
Yes, no problem. Just stay in contact with your attorney.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good day.
Okay, Corinne, who are we looking for? Diego Carrillo?
Yes, he's here. He's present.
Okay,
Diego?
got him.
Yes, hello.
Hi. If you can turn on your video, please.
There we go. Very good. All right. Okay, who's going to be our DA on this one? Looks like we're missing DAs.
Yes, let me.
I believe Ms. Arceo Garza was the DA I had been working on this case, Your Honor.
Tony, was this originally starting as a DWI, or was it enhanced in any way, and is it being reduced, or what are we doing?
It is being reduced, Your Honor. It was a Class A over 0.15 BAC.
Okay, so they're just waiving the enhancement, and we're going with Class B?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, very good.
Okay, I sent her a request to join back.
Okay.
Hi, Milton. You're back.
Okay, I think we got everything done now.
Let me see. Yes, everything is submitted, and I just rerouted everything to the judge.
Okay, now, is he on? I don't know if he was able to leave the breakout room.
Let me bring him back.
Will this be a plea on Marcus Melchor?
Yes, but we're gonna do Diego Carrillo's first.
Okay.
Ready, Kathleen?
Yes.
Okay.
So on, is this Diego Carrillo? This was filed as a 0.15. The state is going to waive the enhancement, and this will be a probation.
Be probation. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, let's go on the record in cause number 663327. Mr. Carrillo, can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
You're the same Diego Carrillo that is charged with the offense currently of driving while intoxicated with a alcohol content of 0.15 or greater. State has announced that they would like to waive the enhancement and proceed on a DWI Class B. Mr. Paul Rice, you have no objection to that, sir? You're muted, Tony.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Very good. State, I'll note that the state's waived the enhancement. We're proceeding on the Class B DWI. Mr. Carrillo, you previously signed and forwarded to the court an agreement
Rules, thank you for waiting and the reminder. I was tied up in that juvenile hearing that was supposed to take 10 minutes and took an hour.
Thank you, Mr. Montgomery. Now mute if you would, please. Thank you. Mr. Carrillo, you signed a defendant's consent to plea by video conference, correct?
Correct.
And you understand that permits you to participate here by video conference rather than having to be here in person.
Correct.
You're here with Ms. Paul Rice, your attorney. Have you had a chance to speak with him today? And do you understand what's going on here today?
Yes, sir.
To this charge of driving while intoxicated, Class B, how do you plead, sir? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Doing this of your own free will, sir?
Yes.
No one has forced you, threatened you, or promised you anything get you do this now, have they?
No, sir.
Did you read, understand, and sign the waiver of constitutional rights and court's admonishments that I have here before me?
Yes.
You understand that when you sign that, you're telling the court that you understand your constitutional rights, that you do not wish to have a trial or to have witnesses brought in, and that it is okay if the court accepts your plea, correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you a citizen of the United States, sir?
Currently a resident.
A resident, legal resident?
Yes.
Okay,
Permanent
sir.
resident.
Permanent resident, okay, very good. You've discussed, Mr. Paul Rice, what effect this plea might have on that?
Actually, Judge, if we may go into a breakout room, this may change a few things. I don't believe that we had discussed that yet.
Okay, let me ask one more question before you do that. Mr. Carrillo, you are the same person that was arrested, charged, and fingerprinted at the beginning of this case, correct?
Correct.
Okay, very good. We'll pause the record for just a minute and let you all tend to whatever you need to tend to in the breakout room. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
If you can just rejoin the breakout room for Diego and Tony.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
I'm ready on announcements.
Okay.
Okay, so Porfirio Garcia, 665-865. We were pending breath discovery compliance. They have not received that back, but the DA did revise the offer today, so I will relay that to my client, and I have agreed to 30 days on that compliance, coming back for that breath.
March 15 works?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Same thing on Anna Martinez, 658-710. This was a compliance for blood discovery. It has not come back yet. The DA did email them for a update and she hadn't received a response. So we're fine to do a 30-day, and 315 is fine too.
Okay, what was that case number?
658-710.
Okay.
So today I had a motion to suppress that was due on 638-129 for William Kind. And in conferring with the DA's office, I did send him some information on February 2nd, and he is reviewing that. So I'm gonna withdraw me filing a motion to suppress, and the state's gonna review for a dismissal. 30 days is fine on that case. Can we do 317?
Please. How about 318? No, you have something on the, okay, 318, because on the 16 and 17, we may be on trial if that doesn't change. 18.
318 works.
Okay.
And I think that's all I had. Those three, Zuniga was in the other docket. The compliance hearing here. I think that's it, Corinne.
Perfect.
Okay, maybe.
Thank you, Erika.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
And Judge, this is Tony Polreese. I'm back from a breakout room with my client.
Very good.
Judge, as of right now, I would like to see if we can postpone this plea so that we can discuss the immigration consequences with an immigration attorney. And I would also like to see if I can discuss this with Ms. Arceo Garza. And I apologize that this was not brought up ahead of time.
Not a problem. It's important to get it done right, and certainly we'll close the record. I'll permit your client to withdraw the plea, and we'll start over on another day when you're sure of what needs to be done.
Very good. Thank you, Judge. May my client be excused?
Yes, sir. You sure may.
Thank you. And then, Corinne, if I can be placed in a breakout room with Kathleen.
Of course.
Thank you.
Good morning, Ms. Corinne.
Good
This
morning.
is I have Mr. Jesus Herrera. We're going to be
Yes.
doing a plea this morning. If I could please confer with Ms. Annalisa Longoria.
Is that one of the ADAs?
Yes, ma'am, that's the prosecutor.
Okay,
I've submit-
she's a prosecutor from the family violence. I think she's still in the other Zoom.
Okay. I have the paperwork. I don't think you have the discovery acknowledgement. Is that correct?
I don't, I don't know if Daniel or Kathleen can send it.
I could talk to the attorney and figure out what's going on.
Thank you.
Thank
One moment.
Thank you, Corinne.
Hello, Corinne.
Yes.
Cornelius Scott.
Hi.
How you doing, Judge?
Morning, Cornelius.
Hi. Well, I have one. I conferred with the state, Corinne, and the state she sent me an offer, and which allows me some time to get some mitigation with the offer, make it even a sweeter deal. So I'm just asking for a reset. I don't know. I need to talk to you, the judge, if we can reset it for. But I can do sometime in April.
Okay.
That'll be good.
I can give you March 15th and then we'll go from there if you need more time.
Okay, that'll work. Thank you.
Who's your pick for Sunday, Cornelius?
You know, Judge, I gotta go. I'm an AFC guy because I'm a Dolphin. That's my hometown.
Yeah.
But I just don't think the young kid, unless he's Broadway Joe, I don't think he can do it. I don't think he'll be able to do it.
Well, I just got to say, I've never been a fan of Los Angeles, but Matthew Stafford, after spending all those years in Detroit, he deserves a win.
He's ready. I think he's ready. I think it's going to be hard for the young kid to do it, unless he's Broadway Joe.
Particularly if they let LA sack him 9 times like they did a couple of games ago.
Yes,
He
so
might have a
that's-
hard time surviving.
Yeah, that's my deal. I remember Dan Marino went after his first year. It's his first year after his rookie year. He went and lost to San Francisco, and he never went back to Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And so I just don't think that the young kid is going to be able to take the heat. I don't think so. So I've got to go with the Rams.
That'll be interesting.
All right. Well, you take care, Judge.
Be safe, Cornelius.
All right. Thank you.
So, Judge, fun fact on obviously my last name's Richardson, but my mom's maiden name is Stafford, and she's from Oklahoma. She's a military brat. But if you do the gene pool or whatever, I am somehow related to Matthew Stafford.
Okay. By all reports, he seems to be a really nice person, and he's done a lot of good things in Detroit. The people in Detroit still love him, but I mean, he just got the snot beat out of him for 13 years there. And if anybody deserves a break, he does.
Yeah, I agree.
Hi, Pat.
Hi, Judge, I apologize for barging in on that plea. I didn't realize my speakers were turned off, and so I thought it was silence, but no, the silence was my end.
No apology necessary, Pat. It happens to all of us, not to worry.
I have to go to a different juvenile court at the 289th, and I'd like to be excused and hopefully return straight away. We'll see. I do have Mr. Juan Santana Arias. He was in the meeting. Oh, there he is. He's back on. I bumped him because I called him on his phone and he was using his phone for the meeting, so I bumped him out. But I'd like to be excused to find out whether or not that district court is going to require me to be present. It's an 11 a.m. hearing in the 289th.
That's fine, Pat. We'll be here all day. Get whatever you need. Put Mr. Santana at ease so he can do something useful if he wants to until you get back.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. Last thing, real quick before I leave, Jack Leitzinger, do you remember him?
Yeah, sure do.
That was my law partner all those years ago, born and raised in Cincinnati. The guy has been texting and calling me regularly about how Cincinnati is going to win the Super Bowl. So we'll see.
Yeah, good for them. I'm glad they're getting the chance at least to be there.
I'll see you in a second, Judge.
Be safe, Pat.
Thank you.
Okay, Judge, you should be having another plea in your inbox for Marcus Melchor.
Yes, I do. I've got that.
Yes.
So you see Mr. Butler sitting over there?
Yes.
Back before you were born, Mr. Butler went bungee jumping with me for my 40th birthday. Mr. Butler and Suzanne Kramer and a couple of my prosecutors and several other, we all went out and bungee jumped that year to celebrate turning 40 all those years ago. Remember that, Milton?
Oh, yes.
Where was it at?
They used to have a bungee jumping stand up at Days of All on I-10 where the bowling alley used to be, or maybe still is. And it was a 70-foot tower and you went off the 70-foot tower. And,
Oh, that's so cool. That's a little fun.
Yeah, it was fun. And but it was a good time. I've never done it since, but it was fun to do it once.
I haven't done it since either.
That's in my bucket list.
Yeah, well, I had the bright idea a couple of years ago, a couple of years before that, to go skydiving. That was a whole lot less fun. Especially the landing. That ended up being my third knee surgery. So anyway, who's got Mr. Melchor?
I do.
That's yours, Milton?
I
Okay.
Yes, it is.
help you with that one, Judge.
You ready?
And this is going to be for deferred, and we're going to TIC the violation of protective order.
TIC what, Kathleen? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that part.
The violation of protective order. Do you want
Okay.
that number already, or
Yeah, go ahead and give it to me.
647632?
Thank you very much. Alrighty, Mr. Melchor, you can hear me okay? Unmute your phone, please, or unmute your video, your computer.
Marcus, you're still muted. Oh, there you go.
Good morning.
Yes. Good morning.
Mr. Melchor, in calls number 617195, are you the same Marcus Melchor that's currently charged with the offense of assault causing bodily injury to a family member? Or is this just a straight assault?
It's a family violence case.
Family violence, okay. Is that you, Marcus?
Yes, sir.
You were here with Mr. Butler, your attorney. Have you had a chance to talk to him, and do you understand what's going on here today?
Yes, sir.
To this charge of assault causing bodily injury, how do you plead, sir? Guilty, not guilty, no contest?
No contest.
Are you doing this of your own free will?
Yes, sir.
No one's forced you, threatened you, or promised you anything get you to do this now, have they?
No.
Did you read, understand, and sign these documents I have before me, including the defendant's consent to plea by video conference?
Yes, I did.
And you understand that by signing that, you're allowed to be here on computer and on the computer screen rather than having to come down to the courthouse in person, and you're okay with that?
Yes.
Okay, sir. You've had time to talk to Mr. Butler about your case, and you understand what's going on here in court today?
Yes, sir.
To this charge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? You already said no contest.
Yes.
You're doing that freely and voluntarily?
What was that?
Are you entering your plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
In other words, no one is forcing you or threatening you or promising you anything to get you entered your plea, are they?
No.
Okay, very good. Did you read, understand, and sign the waiver of constitutional rights and court's admonitions that I have here before me?
Yes, I did.
You understand when you sign that, Mr. Melchor, you're telling the court that you understand your constitutional rights, you don't wish to have a trial, and that it is okay if I accept your plea?
Yes.
Are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes.
Good. That's where the last one broke down. And Mr. Butler, have you explained to your client his constitutional rights and discussed with him the range of punishments?
I have.
You're confident he understands his rights and his plea is freely and voluntarily entered?
I am.
Very good. Ms. Garza, do we have a plea agreement in Mr. Melchor's case?
We do, Your Honor. That is a $250 fine plus court costs, 12 months deferred adjudication, 50 hours community service, the BIP program, $100 donation to the Battered Women's Shelter, no harmful or injurious contact with Valeria Barrera, and that is spelled V as in Victor, Aleria, Barrera, B as in boy, Arrera. Affirmative finding of family violence, and we will TIC 647632.
That is the agreement, Your Honor.
Thank you. That's your understanding, Mr. Belcher?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, I will accept the plea, find that the plea is freely and voluntarily entered, that you've been adequately warned about of your rights, and that you're doing this knowingly and intelligently. I'll follow the plea agreement and enter into adjudication in accordance with it, granting you the 1-year deferred adjudication, assessing a $250 fine, costs the court 50 hours of community service as such you participate in the BIPP program. Donate $100 to the Battered Women's Shelter, have no contact in a harmful and injurious manner with Valeria Barrera. I'll make an affirmative finding of family violence. I'll take into consideration and dismiss cause 647632. I'll set supervisory fee at $35 a month and try to give you a bit of a break there.
Okay, thank you.
Any questions, sir?
No, sir.
All right, sir. Good luck to you. I'll get the paperwork done. Probation will be in touch with you either by email or by text within the next week. If you have not heard from them, either get back in touch with Mr. Butler or get over to the probation department. Don't just sit around and wait for a couple of months, because that'll probably engender a warrant and you'll end up going back to jail, which doesn't need to happen if you just get in touch with them and get with the program. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck to you.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, I submitted that dismissal for your signature.
Thank you very much.
I can exit out now, right?
Yes, sir. You're excused. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
Judge, I'm here on I'm standing in for Guillermo Lara on Vincent Flores. I believe Mr. Lara filed a motion to withdraw. He hasn't had any contact with his client in quite some time.
And that the motion's been filed, do you think, Matthew?
Yes. I don't know if it's been accepted, but let me see.
Mr. Rain, we're ready on Mr.
Who's, I'm sorry, who's talking?
It's Jesus Navar. We
Okay.
were having audio problems in the breakout room, so just giving you guys a heads up there.
Thank you. He's frozen. Let me remove him so he can look again. Judge, on Vincent Flores, I see that he made bond, he was booked and then he made bond just last month. I can try to call his bonds company to see if they have any contact with him.
Is that the one that Mr. Allen's talking about?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, do you show a motion to withdraw being filed?
Not yet, but I believe downstairs they're kind of behind on e-file, so that's probably the reason why it hasn't been accepted.
Yeah, I understand they haven't accepted anything this week. Matthew, do you want to take over the case?
No, Judge, I'm just standing in for Mr. Lotta. He was hired on it, and I think the guy missed court and just hasn't had any contact with him.
Okay. We don't have the motion to withdraw yet. What would you suggest? What would you like to see done here?
I guess if we can maybe just recall it next, if it's possible, recall it next week. Hopefully the filing goes through, and then we can try to get a hold of Mr. Flores to see if he can get on the Zoom.
Okay. Corinne, work out something that works for him in terms of dates, will you please?
Yes, Judge. Next week. We can do the 16th.
Okay, that works.
Or if you like, just the 23rd.
The 16th is fine.
Okay, then I'll reset you for February the 16th.
All right, thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Jesus?
Yes, ma'am.
No, it's your attorney. He's having problems with audio. Sorry.
No, my name is Jesus too. Sorry,
Yes.
Corinne.
Jesus Navar.
Corinne, I wasn't sure what to do with the paperwork that I'd started to sign on Diego Carrillo, so I just deleted it, figuring we just have to start over.
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
Let me see. Jesus Navarre, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Can you?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that is a lot clearer, sir.
I had to leave my office and come to the lobby. I don't know what's going on, but we're good. Thank you, guys.
Just trying to find your paperwork. 1 moment. Judge, and you should have in your inbox another plea for Jesus Herrera.
Okay. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Mr. Navarre, you ready?
Ready, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning. Mr. Herrera, if you'd unmute, sir, and get ready. Very good, sir. Let us go on the record and cause 639-645, State versus Jesus Herrera. The charge is assault causing bodily injury, family violence. Are you the same Jesus Herrera that is so charged?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Herrera, you're the same person that was arrested, booked and fingerprinted on this case when it started, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you've reviewed and signed a number of documents with Mr. Navarro over the past couple of days. And those are before me now, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And among them is the consent to appear by video conference. You did sign that and you agreed to be here by video conference today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very good, sir. To this charge of assault causing bodily injury to a family member, how do you plead, sir? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, Your Honor.
Are you doing this of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
No one has forced you, threatened you, or promised you anything get you to do this now, have they?
Negative, Your Honor.
Did you read, understand, and sign the defendant's waiver of constitutional rights and court's admonitions that I
Yes,
have
Your
here before me? You understand when you sign those, telling me that you understand your rights, you don't wish to have a trial, and that it is okay if the court accepts your plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very good, sir. Ms. Navarro, have you explained to your client his constitutional rights and discussed with him the range of punishments?
I have, Your Honor.
You're confident, sir, that he understands his rights and his plea is freely and voluntarily entered?
I am, Your Honor, and I believe it is.
Very good, sir. And do we have a plea agreement?
Yes, Your Honor. It's a $500 fine, court costs. It's going to be for deferred adjudication at 12 months. The defendant is to have no contact with, and it's Isela. I'll spell that, sir. It's I-S-E-L-A Sanchez. Needs to take the bib course, a TAP eval, and to follow the recommendations, if any. 48 hours of community service. $100 to the battered women's shelter. And there will be an affirmative finding of family violence, Your Honor.
Mr. Navarro, is this your understanding, sir?
Your Honor, it is, except for clarification on the no contact, Your Honor. Mr. Herrera and Ms. Sanchez share a 12 and a 13-year-old boy and girl, Judge. And I believe if we go with no harmful or injurious contact, so they could be able to fulfill any responsibilities as parents. So that's what we would ask the court, no harmful or injurious contact, Your Honor.
Any problem with that, Mr. Escobar?
My understanding, Your Honor, is that they are going through a divorce. if there is some other paperwork or some other court documents indicating how, I guess, the children and the possession of the children is to be dictated, that would control. We would still ask for the no contact order, but we'd leave it up to your discretion, Your Honor.
Okay, very good, sir. Thank you. I'll accept the plea of no contest. I will assess the $500 fine agreed to by the parties. Find that the plea is freely, voluntarily, and intelligently entered, that he has been warned and understands warnings. I'll assess the costs of court, defer a final adjudication guilt for a period of 12 months. Ask that he participate in the BIPP program, the TAP program, and follow the recommendations. Be 48 hours community service, make the $100 donation to the battered women's shelter. I'll make an affirmative finding of no contact or affirmative finding of family violence. I'll order no contact harmful and injurious with Acela Sanchez. And I'll set the supervisory fee at $35 a month, understanding that he has a number of other items to pay for. Good luck to you, Mr. Herrera. Do this right, and let's not have you back in here.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Navarre.
Probation will be in contact with Your Honor.
That's my understanding. They'll either contact them by text or by email, and if they haven't caught up to him in a week, he should either get back in touch with you or get to the probation office and try to find out what's going on, not just sit around, because if he sits around, they'll come get him with a warrant, and we don't want that to happen.
Correct, Your Honor. May we be excused, sir?
Sure, Mark. Sure, may. Have a good morning.
Likewise. God bless you.
Thank you.
Hi, James. Good morning.
Hi. Yeah, Judge Sheldon said he texted Judge Dolhansky and tell him I was still in jail court.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, your client is here. Do you need to talk to the state or to him?
No, I mean, he has pending felonies that preclude us from moving forward on his misdemeanors.
Okay, then how long of a reset do you need?
They reset his felonies yesterday. Let me go in and I think to March 1st. Yeah. March 1st is when his felonies were set for trial.
Okay.
So after that, I would guess. Because if he gets convicted on the felonies, they're just going to dismiss the misdemeanor.
Okay. I can set you for March 4th. It's a Friday.
Okay.
Okay. Do you need to talk to your client?
No, I talked to him yesterday. We have a plan to talk prior to his trial.
Okay.
And I have a bunch of other courts. But don't I also, hold on, I'm sorry. Yeah, don't I have Jermaine Carson and Christian Aparicio in here also today?
What are the case numbers?
Geez, I don't remember. Hold on.
Are they family violence?
Yes.
Okay, that's gonna be Judge Solhansky and Judge Monica. I can email you their Zoom information.
Please do. Thank you.
That should be everything. Well, we still have, Pat Montgomery was supposed to join us back.
Pat Montgomery's,
Yes.
okay. Well, let's stand at ease for a bit and see if we hear back from Pat.
What did he say that, why did he had to leave? I was
I
in
thought
the
he-
middle of other stuff whenever he was talking that part.
I thought he had to go to juvenile court. I know he was getting pulled somewhere else, so maybe you can text him and find out where he's at, and
Yes,
we'll just
Judge.
hang loose till we.
Let me see. Judge Johnson?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, I just talked to Pat Montgomery on the phone. He said that right now he's having technical difficulties now. He asked me if we could reset this for next week. So I gave him a reset date of February the 16th would be on Wednesday for plea.
Okay. Thank you.
So that concludes everything for today. I just
That we
need
know
to,
of. That we know of. Okay.
Yes, I just need to let his client know.
Okay. Sounds good. I'll be here if you need me.
Will do.
Guys.
Have a good one.
Guys, thanks
Bye.
for.
Oh, you
thanks for-
heard Juan, you heard everything?
Yeah, so next week,
Okay. Yes, next week on the 16th, just stay in contact with your attorney, okay?
thank you.
All right, you have a good day. Bye, everyone. Have
Thanks,
a good
guys.
weekend.
Have a good Super Bowl weekend. Thanks for putting up with me. Hope to see you again soon.
Hi, Judge.
We're
Take
gonna
care.
miss you, Judge.
Thank you,
I'll
Judge.
miss you guys.
Thank
You're
you.
great.
Take care,
Great
Judge.
to work with. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Bye.
All right, always good to see you, Judge.
Bye.